Hello, welcome to the channel. Here we go. This is AQA GCSE Foundation, and this is the third paper in the June 2017 series. So it's a 1 to 9 paper, the third of 3, and this is a calculator paper. So let's go and have a look and see what we can do. If we can make this move up and down, we'll be alright. Let's have a look. Poor old computer. Ah, there we go. Go this way a bit. Go back up to the top. There we go. Right. The first question to do. Circle the lowest of these temperatures. It's going to be that one. Circle the expression that is 4 times bigger than n. It's for n. Circle the fraction that's greater than 3/10. 3/11, they're smaller. 4/5. Oh, it's a calculator paper, so we could call that, just to make sure, that's 0.3. That's 0.33. Oh, well, it must be that one then. It's no good looking at the other ones, as it just says circle one of them. Okay, don't forget you can subscribe. Circle the value of 2 to the 5. So let's get the calculator out straight away and do 2 to the 5 is 32. And simplify a times a times a plus b plus b. So I think that's b plus b. So that's going to be a to the 3 plus 2 lots of b. Simplify this. So expand the brackets. So we get 5x plus 5 3s are 15 minus x plus 2. So 5x take away an x is 4x. 15 add 2 is 17. Right. Oh, what we got here? 12 cards are numbered 1 to 12, and they're put into 6 pairs. 5b. It's question 6. Let's have a look. 6 pairs. This can't be difficult, can it? So each cards are numbered 1 to 12, put into 6 pairs. Each pair has a total. So complete the table. Pairs total. So we've got 1 and 2 make 3. Okay. So is that 6 and 3, or is that 4 and 5? How about 11? Alright, if I use 6 and 3 for that, then I can use the 4 in there, yeah? So I can get 4 and 7 make 11, and 3 and 6 make that. So I've got a 5, and I need a 9 now, don't I? This is usually you get towards the end and you run out of numbers, so let's see what we're going to do. 12, that looks 12, I like that. 12, I could put that 12 and 10, and so what have we got left? 8 and 11, oh, 8 and 11, there you go, 8 and 11 make 19. Yeah, so you could get lucky and get all the way through just in one go, and or you could get halfway through and you think, oh, I've used the wrong numbers, so could be 4 points in like no time at all. Work out the output when the input is 4. So we're going to have 4 in there, we're going to multiply it by 3, and then we're going to take 2 away. So do that bit first. That's 12, take away 2, so that will equal 10. That will equal 10 on that one. Work out the output when the input is minus 4. Okay, so we put in minus 4, and we times it by 3, and then we take 2 away. So that's minus 12. Minus 2 is minus 14. Here's some information about some goals scored. Right. Home goals are the dark ones, away goals are the light ones. Which quarter was the mode the most common for away goals? Away goals is the light one, so that will be the second quarter. There were 10 games. Work out the mean number of goals per games. Right, so is that scored or against? It's all together, isn't it? So what we've got 4 there. There's a 4 there. Then there's 2. So we've got 4 and 2 and 4 and 8 and 8 and 7 and 9 and 5. So we'd have to add all that up together. Work out the mean. So plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9 plus 5. And that is all going to be divided by 10 because there are 10 games. So 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 9 plus 5 equals 47. Where's my cursor gone? 47. Come back. It's 47 divided by 10. So talk amongst yourselves whilst I find the cursor. There we go. 47 divided by 10. All the screen went blank there. So it's 4.7. In total, how many more home goals were scored than away goals? Right, so now we've got to add them all up again, yeah? So home goals is 4, 8, 16, 25. So we've got 25 home goals. Take away the away goals, which is 2, 10, 17, 22. 22. I think there was 3 more home goals. Right. Rob says more home teams must have won because there were more home goals. No, because one team may have won a game with a lot of goals. Anything really for that that's a bit sensible. You'll get away with that. List all the factors of 30. Okay, all the factors of 30. Right, so I'll do it this way. Yeah, there's a 30. So 1 times 30, it's all the numbers that go into 30. 2 times 15. 3 times 10. 5 sixes, 5 and 6. That's supposed to be a 3. So there's all the factors of 30. Question 9. Right, a factor of 30 is chosen at random. What's the probability that it's a 2-digit number? So we've got 1, 2, 3. 3 2-digit numbers out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 3 out of 8. Right. Each shape below has an area of 24. Okay, complete the missing lengths. Well, you multiply the two sides to get the 24. So this is going to be 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So there's 4. This one is a half base height equals 24. We don't know the base, we know the height. So it's a half times the base times the 16 equals 24. So half of 16 is 8 equals 24. Now divide by 8. 24 divided by 8 equals 3. So there's the two missing numbers. 3. The TV show has 12 minutes of adverts in each half an hour. How many minutes of adverts does it show from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m.? So 12 minutes in each half hour will mean there's 24 minutes per hour. And from 5 to 11, is, oh no, it's 11 p.m. From 5 till 5 is 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's another 7, so that's 19 hours. 19 hours. And 19 hours, I think, is, got to be careful here, because I think 19 times 24 is 456. I think I might have done 1 hour too many. Yeah, I don't think that's 19 times 24. So from 5 till 11, so 16 hours. Come on, 18 times 24. I miscounted. 18 times 24. 18 times 24 is 432. That's better. That's better. Right, put these probabilities in order, starting with the least likely. Basically, they're saying what's the smallest chance. So that's 0.44, that's 0.25, that's 0.404, and that's 0.4. So now I can compare them. The least likely is this one, the quarter, then 4/10, then 0.404, and then 44%. Number 13. A circle is drawn on a centimetre grid. Draw a tangent to the circle. Tangent is just that, yeah? Grace works out the area of the circle is more than 9 centimetres squared. Why must she be wrong? Well, the area is pi r squared. So, what's the radius of that? Gee, this is a bit difficult. The radius is that. So that's about 1.8. So I'm going to do pi times 1.8 squared. So shift pi times 1.8 times 1.8 is 10.17. Why must she be wrong? I think she's right. 10.17. So looking at the area of the circle is more than 9. I've made a proper mistake on that, haven't I? Ah, that's not 1.8, it's about 1. There's 1.2. It's about 1.2. Right. So it's about 1.2. Now this is guessing, and I'll show you. I'm thinking now what the answer is going to be. Shift pi times 1.2 times 1.2. So it's 4.5. So it's 4.5. Right, centimeters squared. But here's another way of doing this, which is probably the way they're looking for. If you look at the square that surrounds the circle, the square is 3 by 3. So the square is 3 by 3, which is equal to 9 centimeters. That must be what they wanted you to do because of that. And the circle is smaller than the square, so it must be less. Yeah, that was a hint, wasn't it? 9. to come up with that 3 by 3. Didn't need to do the blue bits. Didn't need to do the blue bits. Turn over for the next question. Here we go. Right, what we got? The front elevation, side elevation, plan of a solid, all the same as shown. What's the name of the solid? It must be a cube. The front side plan, all the same. What's this? This must be a sphere. From wherever you're looking, it's gone different. Show that there are exactly 3-digit cube numbers. Well, I'm going to go all the way, yeah. 1 cubed, 2 cubed, 3 cubed, 4 cubed, 5 cubed, 6 cubed, 7 cubed, 8 cubed, 9 cubed, and 10 cubed. Now I know 10 cubed is 10 times 10 times 10, so that's a 4-digit number, so that's as far as we need to go. So 1 cubed is 1, 2 cubed is 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8, 3 is 27, 4 fours are 16 times 4 is 64, that's 125, that's 216. I don't know what 7 cubed is. 7 cubed is 343. 343. Oh, that's a dodgy whole 3 there. 8 cubed is 512. 512. And 9 cubed is 729. Is 729. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 125, 216, 343, 572, and 729. Exactly 3-digit cube numbers. Okay, triangles A, B, C, D, D are similar. Work out the value of x. Well, similar means that all the angles are the same, but the sides are bigger. So you've got to work out how much bigger this one is than that. So you've got 2 corresponding sides. So to get from 3 to 6, you multiply by 2. To get from 6 to 3, you would divide by 2. So we've got to find this. So we go from 9 down to x, and we divide by 2. So 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5. Write down the size of angle y, exactly the same as that, 53. CDPQ are lines of length of, right, mark point E. So C to E, oh hang on, C to E is half the length of C to D. So is that E in the middle? I think it is. Yeah, so E, yeah, so C to E is half the length of C to D, so it's in the midpoint. Now P to R is a third of the length of R to Q. Alright, so we got R in the middle here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to chop it up into 3. So that's P to R. So that's 1, 2, 3 long, and this should be 3 times bigger. So this should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. Bit of faffing. Oh, batteries. Oh, this is like a functional skills question coming up now. It's going to be a nightmare. Right. One brand, battery A, powers a toy. One brand A battery powers a toy for 5 hours. One brand B battery powers the same toy for 5.5 hours. Which brand is better value? Oh, I see. So let's work out the total hours we're going to get out of 8 batteries. So brand A we've got 8 batteries times 5 hours, which is 40 hours. 40 hours for £3.60. Yeah. Now brand B, we've got 6 times 294. 6 times 2.94 for 17. Oh, hang on. Why have I got 294? Where did I? Oh, I got the price. Where did I get that from? It's 6 times 5.5, isn't it? 5.5. 6 times 5.5 is 33 hours. So you get 33 hours for £2.94. So we've got to work out how much it costs per hour. Yeah. So if we divide that by 33 and divide that by 40, it's only going to be little. So A is going to be, now if we divide the hours by 360, it'll tell me how many hours you get for £1. I'll do it that way. Yeah. 40 divided by £3.60. So 40 divided by 3.60, we get 11.1 recurring hours per pound. And brand B, we get 33 hours divided by 294. So we get 33, 33 divided by 2.94. That equals 11.22. 11.22 hours per pound. So it looks as though brand B we get just a bit more. Yeah, brand B. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Yeah. So brand B is best. Right. Oh. The value of X can be 2 or 5. The value of Y can be 3 or 12. List all the possible values of X times Y. So we can have 2 times 3, 2 times 12, which is 6 and 24. And we can have 5 times 3 or 5 times 12, which is 15. 5 12 is 60. Yeah, so there's all the different possible things that we can do with that. Now the next one looks more complicated. 19b. Work out the least possible value of x minus y divided by x. The least possible value. So we're going to have to make x the smallest and y the biggest. So this is going to be 2 take away 12 divided by 2, which is minus 10 over 2, which equals minus 5. Question 20. Or Adam. What's Adam up to? He's done some exams as Adam. Yeah. So Adam has 2 papers. Oh no, where did I get Adam from? It's Anil. An exam has 2 papers. Anil scores 33 out of 60 on paper 1 and 75 out of 100 on paper 2. Work out his percentage score for the exam. Right. So we could let's add his total score. So it's 33 plus 75. Yeah. Which equals, let's do that, 33 plus 75. So he scored 108 points out of 60 plus 100 equals 160. So he scored 108 out of 160. Multiply that by 100 and we'll find the percentage. Divided by 160 times 100. So he got 67.5. 67.5%. Yeah, I think people would make the mistake of working out the percentage of that and working out the percentage of that. Would it come out the same? I don't know. So let's just do 33 divided by 60 is 55%. So we got 55% on that one. This is just seeing, yeah, 55%, and 70 out of that 75%, yeah. So if we added 55 plus 75 equals, and then divide by 2 equals 65. So that's where you can go wrong, because you can't merge the two together because there are actually more points on this paper. So that's the wrong way to do it. This is the right way to do it. Right. Purple paint is made by mixing red and blue in the ratio of 5 to 2. So we got red and blue in 5 to 2. That rhymes. Jan has 30 litres of red paint and 9 litres of blue paint. What's the maximum amount of purple you can make? So let's start with the red. So he's got 30 red. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. And then 2 times 6 equals 12. He's only got 9 litres, so that won't work. So let's use all the blue paint this time. So red and blue, 5 to 2. So the blue paint is 9. So 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5. And 5 times 4.5. 5 times 4.5 is 22.5. 22.5. Has he got that? Yeah, he's got plenty there, look, yeah. So add the two together. So we got 22.5 plus 4.5 is 26, 27 litres. 27 litres of lovely purple paint. What do you think of that? Let's have a look. What number's that? I don't think that's right either. Oh no, it's not 4.5. It's not 4.5. Mistake. It's 9, isn't it? 9. How many times have I done that? How many times have I got that number wrong? So it's 9 plus 9, which is 31.5. Right, what we got? This shape is made from 2 triangles and 4 congruent parallelograms. Congruent means they're all exactly the same. So if they're all exactly the same, the triangles, what are the triangles? Well, we don't know what the slope is that. So they could be true. They could be equilaterals. The triangles are congruent. Well, yes, they must be true because all the parallelograms are congruent. They're all the same. So the triangles must be the same. The length of a pipe is 6 meters to the nearest meter. Complete the error interval for the length of pipe. Now to the nearest meter, we say there, we go 0.5 up and 0.5 down. Yeah, down and up. So we're going to get 6 plus 0.5, which equals 6.5, and 6 take away 0.5, which equals 5.5. So the minimum it could be is 5.5 and the maximum 6.5. Let's have a make sure everything is tickety-boo. Everything is tickety-boo. Right, the length of a different pipe is 4 meters to the nearest meter. Okay, the total length of the 2 pipes is 11 meters to the nearest meter. Give an example how this could be shown. So we've either got 5.5 or 6.5. So the different pipe, yeah, is 4 meters. So that's going to be 4 plus 0.5, which equals 4.5, or 4 minus 0.5, which equals 3.5. So this pipe is anywhere between 3.5 and 4.5. That is 5.5 and 6.5. So if we have this one, so if we do this one, which is 4.5, which is the longest that pipe could be, plus the 5.5, the shortest that pipe could be, equals 11 meters. A, B, C, D, E, F, all straight lines. Ava assumes that A, B, and C, D are parallel. A, B, okay, A, B, and C, D are parallel. What answer should you get for the size of angle Y? Right, let's have a look. So W equals that. So that equals that. So if we can find out what X is, then we can work out what that angle is. Take it 180, take away that value will equal that. So these two are the same as each other. So if we have 2x plus 10 equals 3x minus 20. So let's what do we do? Take away 2x from both sides. So I've got 10 equals 3. Oh, 10 equals x. I've got to take away. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. These are great. I'm going through all of these. 10 equals x minus 20. Now let's add 20. So 30 equals x. Brilliant. So this angle then here is going to be 3 times 30 minus 20, which is 90 minus 20, which equals 70. And y then will be 180 minus 70, which equals 110. Okay, y equals 110. Now, what they're going to do now? In fact, they're not parallel. Angle W is 60. What effect does this have on the size of angle Y? So they're not parallel. So in fact, this is 60. So that means that is 60. 3x minus 20 equals 60. So let's do that. So we've got 3x minus 20 equals 60. So 3x will equal 80. So x equals 80 divided by 3, which equals 80 divided by 3 is 26.6. I've got 26.6. So now x is 26.6. So now this angle, 3x minus 20. So now 3x minus 20. Oh, we know it's 60 already. Oh, I didn't have to work out that, did I? Oh, didn't have to work that out. Didn't matter about that. Because the angle y that we're after, angle y is 180 minus 60, which equals 120. So y is 120 there, and it's 110 there. So y is bigger. Y is bigger. And there's some working out to support my answer. On 24, let's have a look. Okay. Let's make sure I got the right. So if w equals 60, then 3x minus 20 will equal 60. Where do you get the 5 from? That's 80. they done it less? They've done 2x plus 10. Let's do that. 2x plus 10 equals 60. Oh, because they're not parallel. I can't do that. 2x plus 10 is 60. Ah, yes. I'm getting there now. They're not parallel, so you can't use that rule. So you've got 2x plus 10 equals 60. So that means 2x equals 50. So why am I finding that out? Yeah, all right. Then x equals 25. Now, oh, I'm with you now. I'm with you. So I found out what that is. Now I can work out what that is. 3x minus 20. Oh, this is a lot more work than I thought. So now I go 3x minus 20 equals what? Have I found out what x is? Yeah. So this angle is going to be 3 times 20. No, come on. 3 times 25 minus 20, which is 75 minus 20, which equals 55. So now y will equal 180 minus 55, which is 125. Y equals 125. Oh, it's still bigger, but I had to do that. I hope you followed that, yeah? Because they are not parallel, I had to work out this one. I had to work out that was equal to 60. I worked out the value of x. Then I put that value in there to work out that angle, and then took it away from 180 to work out that angle. Don't do that to that, because that's an alternate angle between parallel lines. Yeah. Oh, I've lost some points there. I have to go back and think about that one. Turn over for the next question. Load. Right. There are 720 boys and 700 girls in school. The probability that a boy chosen at random studies French is 2/3. So, okay, 720 times 2/3 equals 720 times 2 divided by 3 is 480. So you've got 480 boys that study French, and the girls, 700 times 3/5. 700 times 3 divided by 5 is 420. So how many students study French? These two together. So 800 as 900. 900 students study French. Now, what's the probability that a student chosen at random from the whole school does not study French? So the whole school is 720 plus 700, which equals 1420. Now 900 people study French, so take 900 away from that, which should leave 520. Yeah. So somebody chosen at random is going to be 520 that don't study French out of 1420. Can we do something with this? Make it a bit smaller? Cross some zeros off, yeah? So we've got 52 over 142. They're both even numbers, so we call that 26 over 71. Yeah. And the 71's following me down. Right, I don't know what's happening. Now, circle the expression equivalent to that. Okay, so we got a fact. Oh, it's minus. Yeah. Okay. So, are we factorizing? 2 and 6. So this would be 2 times 6, but one of them's got to be minus. So we've got a bracket, 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 and we've got x in there and an x in there. So this has got to be 2 times 6, and they add together, they multiply together to make 12, and they add together to make minus 4. So it's got to be minus 6. So it's got to be plus 2 minus 6. Plus 2 minus 6. There. Plus 2 minus 6. You could FOIL each one of these out individually to see, but look, they put it at the right hand end to make it more difficult for you. And we're on to the last, I don't know, I suppose it is the last question, isn't it? Number 27. So what we're going to do, here are the whole number solutions to A and B. Oh, how are the whole number solutions to A and B different? Right, so what I'm going to do now, because I only want a single x in there, so I'm going to divide everything by 3. So this becomes A becomes 1x and 6, and B becomes 1x and 6. So all the values of x in this, it could be equal to 1. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not 6. This one is bigger than 1, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So A includes 1 and B includes 6. There you go. End of the lovely questions. So let's go back to where I am. Oh, there I am, look. Alright, so let's go back, and I think I've got too many files on here now. It's getting a bit slow. Alright, so there you go. So there's the AQA Foundation. So that's a third in the first series. We'll move on to the November ones in a minute. So if you like this, why not subscribe to the channel? It's done that again. And help it grow. Yeah? Because there's going to be every exam paper you've ever thought of I'm going to go through. And make a comment. Do you want me to do something else? Have you found something I've done wrong? Thumbs up, say you've liked it. Down below, loads more videos for you to watch, and I'll see you in the next one.